Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at that beautiful sunrise this morning. Oh, he's still faithful. Great is thy faithfulness. He let the sun come up another day. Oh my goodness, this is the day that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing. And guess what? We are so glad in it. Good morning, y'all. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful morning here in the 757. Yep, it's 80 degrees already. Again, gonna have another one of those hot days, but it is a beautiful morning. I'm Gigi, wherever you are. If you can, why don't you come on and get these steps with me? At least 1,000, at least 1K. Y'all know this is walking 1K with Gigi. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful, just beautiful. Just taking it in this morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning here in the 757. Oh my goodness. I was reading the Daily Bread this morning, and oh, what a wonderful reminder this morning. The devotional is from age to age, but this story is reminding us no matter how young we are, no matter how old we are. This is my gem nugget. You are the perfect age to be used by God. You're not too young, you're not too old to be used by God. Um, this devotional this morning is concentrating on the older people this morning. But in Exodus 7:7, it just says that Moses was 80 years old and his brother was 83 when they spoke to Pharaoh. Oh my goodness. We know about a lot of people, older people, that God used in the Bible. And again, I'm telling you, you're not too old or you're not too young. And in the devotional this morning, it talked about some other people that was used by God. He used a woman named Anna. She was a prophetess. And even at the age of 84, God had allowed her to see Jesus being born when he was a baby during that time. And at 84 years old, she was telling others about the Savior. Another man named Simeon he used. Y'all know that he used Abraham. He used Sarah to even have a child in her old age. Again, it's you're never too old, you're never too young to be used by God. I think the problem comes in because we think we lack the ability, but we have to realize that God will give us everything to be used by Him. You know, I'm thinking about on the other end of the spectrum, you're never too young. And I think about Jeremiah. Now, God told Jeremiah in the first chapter of Jeremiah, He said, before I formed you in the belly, I knew you. Before you came out, I sanctified you. I set you apart and ordained you to be a prophet. But then after all of that, you know what Jeremiah said? He said, God, I can't speak. I'm too young. And then God said, you know what? Don't say I'm too young. Let me tell you, you go where I tell you to go. You say what I tell you to say. Why? And don't be afraid, because guess what? I'm going to be with you and I'm going to protect you. So you have to understand, no matter what end of the spectrum you are, when God wants to use you, don't say, I can't do it. Just say, here am I, Lord. Just like Samuel said, here am I, Lord. Send me. Because if he has chosen, see, it's a privilege to be used by God. If um, he wants to use you, he's going to give you everything that you need to do what he asks you to do. So, um, mm-mm. You are never too young. You are never too old to be used by God. You know, it's just like Pastor and I. You know, we started the church in our mid-50s. And somebody said, why in the world would you start a church being older? But when God says do it, he'll give you everything that you need to do what he asks you to do. And thus far, going on 12 years, he's done everything. He's done just that. He's given us the health and the strength and the wisdom and everything else and the provision to carry on his work, to carry on the church, to build the ministry. Oh my God. So you're at the perfect age. It doesn't matter. You're not too young and you're not too old. I even think about just my personal life. You know, when I was even born, my dad was in his 50s, y'all. My parents was in their 50s, and they never thought about the fact their age to take on this baby, me. And God blessed them. God blessed them to raise me to be the woman that I am today. Oh my God, I just want to thank, because if they had thought they was too old, I don't know where I'd be right now. But anyway, again, God used them. God used them even to be my parents, even in their 50s. And God can use you too. Don't forget my gem nugget today. You are the perfect age to be used by God. Because he's going to give you everything you need to accomplish what he has asked you to do. Oh my goodness. And you know, to my young people as well, he can use a child. It says as a verse said, a little child will lead you. Oh my goodness. We've had plenty of examples of children, young people that were used by the Lord. I remember Jesus, you know, he was about 12 or 13 years old, and he in there teaching the lawyers and the doctors and everything. Oh my God, you are the perfect age to be used by God. Okay, that's all I got for today. Don't forget that now. And don't forget to subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel. Oh my goodness, we're a little over 19,000 subscribers. To God be the glory. Thank all of y'all that tuned in last night for Church School Live. Oh my goodness, delightful precepts. Delight thyself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Thank you, Sister Carrie, for sharing that verse. Oh my goodness, we got to delight ourselves in the Lord and in doing what he says to do according to his precepts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If y'all missed that, y'all need to tune in on last night. It was a great one. It was a great one. And you don't want to miss any of our sharings from the Gem Nugget. I want to let I've been getting some wonderful comments again from those of you in Kenya and Sweden. Oh my goodness. Wherever you are never too young. You are never too old to be used, even where you are, to be used by God. Oh my God, that's a good word today. That's a good word today. Well, I'm going to go ahead, get the rest of my steps in, because God has preserved me and my health, that I can still get these steps on. So you have a great day. If you're in a hot place, stay cool, stay hydrated. Be blessed. Bye-bye.